Hey guys, it's Michael. I wanted to talk to you real quick about what we studied in eKids today. We used the example of the life of Paul, and we talked about how he was content. Now, we told the kids that content means happy, but the thing is with Paul is some really terrible things happened to him in his life, and he found ways to be happy, found ways to be content, even though he had some terrible things happen. And we explained that the reason why Paul can be content is because of Jesus, because of his relationship with God. So I introduced to them a way to start this relationship with God is through salvation. I showed them my tattoo that says salvation and has a cross on it, and it says admit, believe, and confess in Romans chapter 10, 9 through 11, referenced on my arm. And basically I went through that plan of salvation that we have to admit that we've done bad things. And then I told them what we believe. And what we believe is basically that Jesus was perfect. He lived on this earth a perfect life. But then he was beaten and he was killed for us. And then after that, to prove his claims that he was God, he rose from the dead and ascended into heaven. So we explained that being God, he has the right and the ability to forgive sin if we would only ask. So I led them through an example sinner's prayer. So they know how to start this relationship, because that's really what confession is about. Confessing your sins, asking forgiveness of your sin. And we talked about beginning that relationship with God. And that if we have that relationship with God, then we can find joy, happiness, contentment in the midst of even pain. That we can be happy when it doesn't make any sense. So that was in essence, that's what we talked about this morning. So what I would ask of you parents is this week, talk to your kids about being content. Talk to your kids about Paul. Talk to your kids about salvation when you get a chance to this week. And if they do take the salvation thing serious, talk with us so we can actually make sure that they understand it better and talk baptism and all these kinds of things. But also a little tip, since we did talk about being content, this week if they start being little brats, and they start not being happy with what they have, remind them about what they learned on Sunday. So that's all I have today. I hope this blesses you, and we love you. We support you. We're praying for you, and we'll see you next time.